these up. I'll pull you up a little. Not that far up. Nope, not that, you jackwagon. Alright, let's put it right there. Let's try to shrink this a wee bit here. Alright, so you're live to YouTube, but what about Twitch? Is that going? It is. How do you guys say we've been live for 3 minutes, but yet we've only had actual stream up for a couple minutes? So, alright, so first things first, beginning of the stream here. I know there's like nobody here. I get it. But first thing I gotta address is this is not... Sorry, I'm a little sick. This is not the sword version that I've been doing most of my hunting in. Actually, I should say all of my hunting. Because this version, I got my shield, finally has, I'll flick it over here in a second, let me just, boom. Finally got the shiny charm in my shield version, so yeah, 100% down to clown with that, definitely good. Makes the odds a little bit better, and I've been doing a little bit of grinding for ROOKI on the side to try and make it so I've got, you know, decent amount of, you know, I'm only at 810 ROOKI on this save file, still have not found it. Because if I did find it, I would have started by, you know, showing off my shiny. Being like, you know what? There we go. Found one shiny ROOKI. Unfortunately, nothing. So today, I'm just going to go till, probably go till about noon. Just slaughtering these little birds. And we'll see what happens. And like I said, I'm a little under the weather. Got a bit of a sore throat. So I'm not going to be talking a ton. But I'm going to try and take it a little easy just because I got to work at 2 and I don't need to lose my voice today because I've also got the stream later tonight with Dawson. So I probably should have gone over the team and like what I'm rocking with even though you saw it. But I mean, if anything, this team is probably going to get replaced once Aaron and I are done with Shield. I'm going to take that team and bring it into here. But do a quick little team overview, I guess. So I got my nice little Adamant Pincurchin with Electric Surge. Have a hidden ability Pincurchin, yet couldn't find hidden ability in DD when I needed it. Got Peck, Poison Jab, Spark, and Thundershock. Got my shit nature. What the fuck nature is this? Impish? Ugh. It's bad for Reuniclus. I mean, defensive isn't bad, but minus special attack is. Then Confusion, Psyshock, Psychic, Psybeam. Got my Vikavolt here, neutral nature, which I probably, it's docile. Bite, Vise Grip, Thunderbolt, and Bug Bite. I don't get why they changed it from Vice Grip to Vise Grip. Like, every other generation, it's been V-I-C-E Grip. This gen, they made it V-I-S-E Grip. And then I got my Silvally, which in this game is a pain in the balls to get. Got a nice little quiet nature. Multi-attack, X-Scissor, Iron Head, and Flamethrower. Got my Dragapult here, which... Careful nature? Rash, alright. Shadow Ball, Dragon Pulse, Surf, and T-Bolt. And then I got my Gigantamax Snorlax, which is the exact opposite, which this is probably the Careful nature, right? Yep. With Heavy Slam, Heat Crash, Brick Break, and Body Slam. That is the squad we are hunting with today. I'm getting this ROOKI, because you know what? This has been driving me nuts, and now that I have the Shiny Charm, I theoretically have the best odds I can possibly get. So this should work. I should today, knock on wood here, get myself this shiny frickin' ROOKI. Because I'm getting tired of hunting this bird, and now I'm on my new save file. Well, new, my technically older save file of the 2. But I've been grinding this for way too damn long, and I just want to get this ROOKI. I just want to get this over with, just want to knock it out the park, and be done with it. Because the sooner I get this done, the better off it's going to be. So, just need to get this out of the way. Yo, Ricky, nice job with the Morlull, dude. That's like, you know, I was gonna say, is that like full odds, or was it just like, were you hunting for it? Because I mean, I've done Morlull and Shiinotic, and did not enjoy hunting that line in Gen 7, just because it was a pain in the butt to find for no reason. But yeah, that's cool. You know what? Getting shinies like that in this game, random shinies in this game alone are interesting enough. But I've got some plans for future hunts down the line that'll make things a little interesting. I mean, I've got a plan for probably after Aaron and I do our next playthrough of Sword and Shield, which we're planning on doing a surprise lock, which is basically the exact same as a Wonder Lock from back in like Gen 6 or 7, where you catch them on, nickname it, completely random, walking through the forest looking for Ponyta. Yo, that is clean. I was gonna say, you got that nice Glimwood Tangle shiny. It's been nice to both of us then. Because, I mean, I found that in DD when I was hunting, and I did like a half spit take. When I saw that thing pop up, I was like, ooh, okay, there we go. That's a shiny. I'll take it. But, yeah, and I mean, I've swapped up today. I've got my new game rolling, so it's kind of... should be interesting. Now that I actually have the shiny charm, that Aaron and I both put in all of our effort to get it. I mean, hey, that's good. That's cool, dude. Getting one of them full odds shiny Morlols is definitely nice. I mean, I'm probably gonna I'll probably scream and blow my head off. Can't wait for the surprise lock. It won't happen, and you know, what the surprise? What this Rookidee is probably never gonna happen. Like I'll be able to shine. Dude, I'll probably get a shiny Eternatus before I get Rookidee. At this point, it's just gonna be out of spite. Also, I kind of needed you guys to. I know I asked Aaron to friggin' do. Actually, you know what? Since I forgot to, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Like, hang on. Let me. No. Why can that not? Why am I not able to do that? I need to hold the phone here because I forgot to do. Oh, how the fuck do I did it last time? How the hell did I not? Oh, that's awesome. You know, thanks for deleting the entire chat here, Twitch. I'm gonna say, I needed Aaron at least to check the Nightbot commands to make sure they work right, since I finally got that set up. Which, I've got the list here on the side. Which fucking tab is it? This one? Yeah, okay. So I've got the Nightbot commands. I just want to test them out to make sure they work. So, I would say first one we'll do is exclamation test. Just to make sure that works. Because I want to make sure that everything kind of goes as it's supposed to. I mean, I would do it, but I figure it's more fun if I let everybody else have the fun. Yeah, no? So, if either of you guys want to try that out, it'd be very cool. Ah, I see it worked. Nice. Alright, now let me see if I can actually do what I want to do here. Since Aaron is up there. Boom. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I've been forgetting to do that. So, there we go. Alright, and I would say just try command list and see if you can just go down the line. So I think I have every one of the commands that I've made over the last couple days on that list. So... Nice, nice. Seems to be working. It's good. We got those two done. I mean, of all of these, probably... I know at least Follow Sense and 8 Ball were like the two hardest ones to fucking do. Butchie. I figured you would like that one, Ricky. I was trying to see if I could change the name of Nightbot to, like, an actual Rookidee, but, like... I wanted to try and, like, set up a chain command with that one, but there was way... I gotta figure that out later, how to get that to work. There we go. Nice. Let's see, this is some cool shit. These are the stuff I meant to do, like, way back, like, the early days of the channel, and just never got around to doing. Alright, just gotta make sure I get YouTube tab back up so I can see that chat if anybody says anything. Okay. Yeah, it's been that long. Dude, I checked my own, and this, like, I mean, to be fair, that's like it's about half as long as this Twitch channel has been around, so, yeah, it's been a hot minute. Well, this is definitely, like, oof. It's hard to, like, I didn't actually realize that You need a Dippy one. Dude, I'm working on Dippy. I should have done Dippy. I don't know why I did. Well, to be fair, I did the Butchie one just because that came up in the last stream I did, so it was like, that was just in my head. Dippy, I'm gonna go all out for. I'm not gonna do, like, I'll go way bigger on Dippy. Dippy is gonna get his own, like, nice freaking... I'm gonna see if I can figure out, like, how to do one of those chain commands that just chains together and make Dippy have his own, like, full-on conversation with himself. I mean, I don't remember where the fuck I threw that sticky note, because if we could ever get to the point of, like, doing custom emotes, I might just make a Dippy emote. Just have a little Trubbish get his foot stuck in his mouth. Actually, I think that command right there, the YouTube and Twitter, those two, actually, the YouTube, Twitter, and Discord ones were all a pain in the ass to set up, just because you have to put so many spaces after the link to actually make it work. Because half the time it kept trying to put, like, the subscribe into the link, and then I would just try to click it, and it's like, oh, that doesn't work, because that's not a link. It's like, ah, thanks. This is... I'm going to add more commands eventually at some point, because I don't think there's a limit to how many you can do. But... I probably could change that. I might change that link at some point for the Discord server, but... Actually, I think that's to the... I don't know, I'm either going to make a new one, or... I'll see if I could probably just jump and use the one that Aaron made, and do that. I was just kind of lazy when I was setting it up and just threw the link to the original one. But I think... I think there's only like two... I think there's only like 2 left? I'm trying to remember, what the hell did I do with... Why is... I'm trying to remember what squad time does. I'm trying to think, and it's like... And then my brain don't work right half the time anyway, but like... Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, now that I'm reading the description of it. Okay. Yeah, so that's... I think all squad time does is say how long you've been in the chat. Yeah, I think. Alright, yeah, so uptime is just for the stream itself. Which, I love how it tells you guys that I've only been live for 12 minutes, but yet YouTube and Twitch both added 3 minutes to that. Because right now it's telling me that Twitch has been up for 15 minutes and 40 seconds. And it's like... But yet... Yeah, I kind of threw that one in because that was just more of like somebody else, like a random person puts that in. You know what? I'll keep it. I don't care. And I'll probably just add to this list at some point. Like, I'll be putting Dippy in there. I'll probably call it, like, Best Boy or something. Oh, it's good to see all these commands are actually working. Like, that is definitely the one thing I'm happy about. Just want to join the Discord server. I mean, we've had it. It's just been kind of like... Pretty much right now, all that gets posted in there are the notifications for the streams. But, I mean, every once in a while... Like, I'll check into it every once in a while and see if anything happens. So it's not like... I mean, eventually... I mean, I might post some more in there if anything interesting actually happens. But... I mean, as of right now, it's pretty much just like another stream notifier. I know Twitter I gotta start using more often, just because it's like, I forget, half the time I forget we have a Twitter, and then it'll pop, I'll look through the channel's email and be like, oh hey, here's things you missed on Twitter. It's like, oh, right, we have that. Whoopsie. Oh, I saw the bird, give me the burb. Alright, rookie, can I just get a shiny for once? I just want this shiny. This is like the one shiny I care about at this point, because I'm going to move on to a completely another route. Like, I'm going to move to Route 2, and I'm going to start hunting Choodle after this. Just because it's like, I'm getting tired of freaking dealing with this stupid ROOKI. And I don't know, like, I'm kind of wondering if... Because I've seen nobody at this point really doing the wild hunts. They're all doing, like, everybody's doing breeding hunts. So I'm wondering if there's, like, something broken with the odds in breeding or something, like... Because it can't be, like, everything is easier in breeding. I mean, I know Adrar has been posting, like, all of his top 5s have had, like, 3 breed hunts and maybe 2 pure full odds random hunts. And, yeah, I did go so far as one, because I saw he did something on Twitter a few days back, asking, like, how would I make your day better? I literally, I went through, in my head, I'm like, should I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And it's like, yo, how about you give me a spot in the top 5 for either of my hunts? Like, the full odds rufflet that I just did, or that shiny in Kabu's gym that I literally have seen nobody get a shiny in his gym. And he was like, I'll do what I... Like, he literally just said, like, I'll do what I can. It's like, really? The fuck? Make a top 5 for the rarest shinies in the game, and, like... And the only shinies I'll say are rarer to get than in his gym would be doing the Dynamax raid battles and shit like that. And the only reason is I don't think either of those 2 types of hunts can be boosted odds. So far. Yeah, you know, You know, it's one of those things that it's like, I was kind of hoping... I mean, I don't know why I thought it was going to do anything, but... It's like, I literally just called him out on it, and I was like, bruh. I don't like breed hunting in this game. I wish I didn't do it, releasing the level 1 mods, but... Dude, honestly, one thing I have complained about since Gen 6, that this game, this franchise needs, it's a bulk release button. And Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee kind of had that, but you got, like, those stupid candies for it. The concept is there. They can do it. They just don't want to do it. And it's like, because I would easily dump off boxes of Mons left and right. If I just literally had to click, like, X or Y in the PC, and then just go to the opposite corner, and it's like, okay, do you want to bulk release these? And just have them, like, Thanos snapped out of nowhere. Make it more eggs than you can run into the wild. True. I mean, I know some Mons it's harder to get. Like, I know Snom would be a pain in the wild just because it's got a really low spawn rate. I mean, I know there's a few hunts that I'm going to have to breed. Like, the starters I think I'm going to have to breed. And... I gotta think of, like, what else I'd need. I'll probably do, like, direct... Like, all of the 1% encounters in the wild, I'll probably do. But I'm not gonna breed every hunt. Because everybody has just shifted over to breeding. I mean, it may be faster, but... I like doing this just because, you know, it actually feels like I'm doing something. Not just looking at the wild area and going, wow, I can run in a circle. I can have my game run at 3 frames a year. Because I decided to connect to the Wi-Fi and watch for Dynamax battles. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Squovit, I'm gonna turn you into roadkill. Can you not exist with those stupid chubby cheeks? Like, give this Pincurchin a hug, and I hope he stabs you right through the heart. I don't care. If you're not like the pink one that's shiny, I don't care. I really don't care. Just give me the yellow ROOKI. I feel like no, I can't make that joke. I can't do it. Well, part of me wants to make that joke anyway, but I feel like that's really not a good idea. God damn it. I was about to cross a line that I don't think I could cross without probably facing some sort of repercussions. Whew, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll wait until I have Dawson in the call to do that, like later tonight or some shit, but... that's gonna be a bad thing to do if I cross that line. ROOKI, can I buy like a can of yellow spray paint in this game and just throw it on that ROOKI? Do Dreepy in the wild. Yeah, you know, isn't that like a 1% in Hunt? No thanks. I'm good. I'm not doing that. I'd prefer to keep my sanity where it's at. Like, I'll deal with dumping off 10 PC boxes of Dreepy for that. I mean, from what I've seen, everybody's also been getting their breed hunts, like, under 1,000 encounters, generally. So, it might just be better to do that. I know my luck, I'll throw this Rookidee in the daycare. I'll catch a Rookidee, or take my Corviknight, throw it in the daycare, and 3 eggs in, I'll get the shiny. And it's like, nah, you know what? I'd rather slaughter the entire Rookidee population. Be seen as, like, an environmental terrorist. It's like, I don't know. Plus, I mean, if the experience was a little bit better, I would say that hunting in the wild is good, but it probably just depends on the area, because right now I'm getting, like, maybe 3 experience a kill. And that's on a good kill. Like, probably on, like, a level 5 or 6 Rookidee. Oh boy, look at all of that experience. You know, my total of, like, 7 for the entire team. Yeah, that's a yikes. That's what I get for hunting on Route 1. But, I mean, after we do that surprise lock, I'm probably going to try hunting in Kabu's gym. I'm going to try to get either that freaking Sizzlepede or that Litwick, since I've proven it's not shiny locked in that gym. And since the goal is to catch him, oh, it's 2%. Oh, my mistake. You know, oh boy. Put me on the freaking crucifix now. I misjudged. I was off by 1% on a little dragon that loves to get freaking yeeted at 1,000 miles an hour out of its mother. But yet the older brother likes to keep an eye on it, and then as soon as he gives it to mom, it's like, alright, kill that bitch. I love how that line goes in such a drastic turn direction. It's like, you see little Dreepy, it's like, oh, alright, you know, it's kind of cool, it's a little baby dragon, whatever. Then you get to Dracolock, and it's like, alright, you know, it likes to take care of the young one, you know, if it doesn't have a little Dreepy on his head, he freaks the fuck out. And then you get to Dragapult, and he literally goes, yeah, you see my son? Yeet! Oh, he dead? Whatever. He said he enjoyed it, so he gets launched at 1,000 miles an hour. Who gives a shit? Oh, he survived? Oh, you want to do it again? I mean, the first thing I saw when I looked at Dreepy's face, I couldn't help but think of Cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And then seeing Dragapult and reading that dex description, all I could hear is Cheese literally sitting there going, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. It's like, oh my god. Fucking... one of the best side characters to exist. Him and Fredburger should have had their own show. Cartoon Network dropped the ball because they were too busy creating that weird shows of, like, the early 2010s. I mean, I will say, probably... I mean, obviously, the worst show I'm going to say Cartoon Network did was Teen Titans Go. But, as far as, like, concept and everything else, probably the weirdest show I've seen yet would probably be that weird-ass Uncle Grandpa. And it's like, ugh. That show was just fucking weird. Like, I couldn't... Like, there's shows that are weird that actually can pull off, like, comedy and weird. But with that one, it was like, I tried watching it, and the few brain cells I had in my head were trying to break the fuck out. They wanted out. They were done. So it's like, yeah, I can't sit through this. And then the Teen Titans Go trailer popped out, and I was like, nope, not watching this. I don't need my childhood ruined. Uncle Grandpa was... Yeah, that's like... That's the first thing I thought. I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I mean, they're trying something new. It seems like a semi-unique concept. And then everything just shit the bed with, like, explosive diarrhea. Like, what the fuck were they doing? I mean, granted, if you look at some of the shows from the early 2000s, like Ed, Edd n Eddy, that could get away with looking like they were on drugs. Uncle Grandpa looked like they just took LSD and sat down with a box of crayons and was like, okay, do the work. Whereas you go Ed, Edd n Eddy, and you don't know what drugs they were on. The shorter list is what drugs they weren't on, when they were making that show. But it was still a good show. Like, if you can't make it stupid and interesting, it's not gonna work. And Uncle Grandpa just dropped the ball so far. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw Regular Show, I was a little bit turned off by it. Just because it was not as dumb as Uncle Grandpa, but it was trying to, like... It seemed to me at first, a few episodes were just like, okay, we're gonna capitalize on really being a kid's show for the early 2000s, like the early 2010s. And then it was, and I just kind of looked at it like, okay, I mean, Cartoon Network kind of going downhill a bit. I mean, now looking at like the later episodes of Regular Show, I can get with that. Like, it actually looks like a better show now than when it started to me. But oh, let's see, can I get shiny or no? Of course not. Why do I even? Why does my brain make me think like, oh, you see that aura? That means it's a shiny. It's like, no, you've seen that like 30,000 fucking times, and it's never resulted in a shiny. I mean, I like how nobody ever talks about that weird phase of Cartoon Network where they started doing all those live-action shows that literally had one season and were just done after that. Like, I'm trying to remember. I know there was, I mean, probably... I know 2 shows Cartoon Network did that were live action that they really could have run with. Hole in the Wall and Destroy Build Destroy. Those 2 shows, I think, in of themselves, were the best game shows for kids that you could have gotten. Just because Hole in the Wall was always... As a kid, I remember always laughing at watching these sumo wrestler fat people have to go through a hole meant for literally plank. And it would be like the math questions that are always like, what's 2 plus 2 divided by 5? And it's like, I think that's like 4/5. Yeah, let's go with that. Wait, which hole is it? Oh, it's the one meant for one person. How wide are you? 7. Like, Hole in the Wall was always funny. Watching, like, making everybody do those stupid poses and shit was always hilarious. And going back and watching some of those clips, I always feel bad for, like, the bigger people. Because, like, you know the show exploited the hell out of you. And what did you even win at the end of it? Like, you got some trophy and probably, like, what, $2,000 bucks? Which, granted, that's not bad. But you looked like an ass on TV. Plus to that studio audience they got in the back. Or they'd always make you look stupid because you can't do math. And it's like, they put all 3 of you out there. It's like, okay, there's 3 answers, and we need to get at least 2 of you through, so... Which of you knows how to add 2 plus 2 minus 1? And it's like, shit. I think probably, I remember the first episode I watched, they had like some scrawny black guy who didn't even break the wall. Like, he didn't go through the wall all the way, he got stuck hanging in the wall over the pool, and then the wall just exploded and he drops in with the wall. Like, okay, cool. And everybody just looked at it like, yep, that's completely acceptable. It's like, bro, he must weigh like 2 ounces. Yo, nice with that Volt Tackle Pikachu. I mean, it's not hard to get a Volt Tackle Pikachu. You just have to get, I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's the light... Oh yeah, you have to breed a Pikachu with... Like, Pikachu holding the light ball in the daycare results in a Pichu with the Volt Tackle. But it is cool to get a Pikachu with it for a trade. That is nice. I always thought Pikachu learned that naturally, because, you know, thanks to the anime, but... Actually, I think it does. Does it learn Volt Tackle naturally now? Or is it just exclusively that breed move? Because if it's exclusively that breed move, then that's kinda dumb. Because you're not going to see a lot of people use it. I mean, it's not like it's a great move, it's only good because, you know... Pikachu! Kill the Latios with it! And then lose to Snivy! I think it might be... Yeah, because they get... Why did they give it Wild Charge by level up? What the fuck? Why? Yeah, because I think Pichu is the only one in that line that gets access to Volt Tackle, but then you just have to evolve it when it knows Volt Tackle. Because I know that's like the one reason you'll keep a Pichu around, is just... What the fuck? Why did that name pop up say we were in Postwick? The hell? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Pichu gets... Yeah, Pichu gets Volt Tackle, and it's just like a light ball on that Pikachu in the daycare. I just don't know how you'd get a light ball in this game, because... I mean, I know farming this den for a 5-star Raichu. I mean, if you get a Raichu... Actually, I was gonna say, I'll turn on the Wi-Fi thing, because I'm not on a major route or I'm not in the wild area, so it won't tank that FPS too bad. Just a matter of it connecting up here. Alright, there we go. Close some new stamps. Yeah, be on them max raid battles. Ooh, hold up. I see that shit engine in the den, but I don't care. I want to get this, dude. Yo, oh, you gotta be kidding me. The fuck? I wanted... God damn it. I wanted that friggin' alchemy, dude. That G-Max alchemy, man. That's... Of course I missed out on that one. I hate when you see dens like that, though. Like... They really do be those dens that do that stupid shit. Hoping to get in on that den, and it's like, nope. And of course somebody's calling me. Oh, hey 02. I'll be back in just a second. I just gotta... Sure this is working. I think that means the mic is good. I just want to make sure it's on the actual mic that I need it to be. Since my dumbass unplugged the mic instead of just, you know, being a rational human being and muting it. But, alright, I'm back. Sorry, freaking pharmacy had to call to say my parents' prescription's ready. Alright. So, I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. I mean, if you get one of them 5-star Raichus, I would be down to help out with that. Which, actually, I probably should... Because I don't think YouTube keeps it in the description anymore. I don't think it's in there anymore. I know at YouTube at one point I did put the... Okay, so it's still not in there, which makes no sense, but... Slaughter this ROOKI, and then I'll scoop up... I'll put the friend code in the Twitch chat, and then also over on the YouTube's top line of the description. So let me get that. I just want to make sure I save in case the game is going to be like, oh, you disconnected from the Wi-Fi, God forbid. But let's get friends list, no profile. There we go. Okay. So let me do this. Six three eight two 1546 2903. Okay, so there's that. Nope, don't give me all that. I literally want one. YouTube, can you stop having a fucking aneurysm for 2 seconds? I'm not even going that way. I'm not even moving down. So just I don't want to have to type it in again. Okay. Control C. Let's go over to here and Control V. So there we go. So I'll just throw that in the chat there just in case you want to add it. That is up to you. And as you can see, I clearly only have 3 friends, which I got Aaron and 2 guys from streams before, which I don't even know if this dude ever came back online at some point, but like, is what it is. So let me shoot that back over, and I'm sure I missed, since I missed that, oh darn, look at that, communication with the server got interrupted, because God forbid you do something else. Nope, I don't want to start doing another trade yet. I'll set this to max rate battles. Oh, is this a different person? Oh, come on! Yo, people that do this really get on my nerves. You do not jump into a frickin' max raid battle for a Dynamax Alchemy, or like these cool frickin' Gigantamax mons, and then just say, nah, I'm gonna put a code to it. So that I literally get no one in except like the 2 people that I know. Like doing that on a stream, okay, that's one thing. But doing that as a frickin'... God, that is one thing that will grind my gears, is just doing some dumb shit like that. Actually, I probably should just put the friend code thing as a command, huh? Nope, got a friend request. Okay, slaughter is ROOKI. And then I will accept it. So let me do this. Add friend. Friend requests 1. And become friends. There we go. Boom. Nice. Sweet. And amazingly, that didn't shut off the frickin' Wi-Fi connection to the game. Because that makes logical sense. Do the same thing before for a little longer. Nope, that breaks the game. This time around? Nah. You just made a friend. So that's what you do. I mean, if you need some help in Dynamax raids, I'm down to do that. Okay. I don't like how you have to like constantly. Cause I'll keep getting these same 3 ones, and it's like they never change. Oh, that was a ROOKI. Oh shit, we're friends now. Yeah, why not? I mean, you've been coming up the last few streams, so it's like, you know what? I mean, the Switch, I don't even know, is there a max count on the friends? I feel like there is, but at the same point, you know what? I don't know that many people, like, I mean, it's only Aaron and Dawson and Vinny are the only 3 people I know that actually have a Switch, so it's like, might as well put it up with you guys. You know, that whole early 2000s YouTuber logic of, oh, if you connect with a lot of your subscribers, it'll help out, and it's like, I just do it for fun. Plus, it's one of those things like, I mean, if I help you guys, it's kind of like you scratch my back. You scratched my back by coming here, so do you need help with a raid or something? Or at some point, if there's another actual multiplayer game, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be getting a few more games after Christmas, which is going to make whatever stream plan we end up doing for New Year's interesting. Because New Year's is going to be fun. And let alone we got next week, which I've still got yet to hear back from Dawson about what we're doing next week. Because next week is going one of 2 ways. It's either going to be Dawson and I playing Outer Worlds like normal, or Aaron, Dawson, and I all playing Overcooked together. Which, I mean, I'm leaning one way, because we're probably going to be taking the week for New Year's. We're going to be not doing our regular stream, and just doing the New Year's stream, which is going to be a 12-hour day. It's just depending right now what day he actually locks in on doing it, because, you know, we're only 2 weeks away from it. So it's kind of shitty to not know what we're doing yet, let alone I don't know what we're doing next week. So, yeah, gotta work that out a bit. But I'll figure that out. Like, hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to figure it out. And I also love how my grandparents literally texted me asking if I was going to be home tomorrow. And I asked what's up, and they literally say nothing else. So who knows if that stream's going to happen tomorrow either. Like, ugh. My family loves planning shit at the last minute. Also, I love how the different colors come up, and somehow Aaron has the pink name. Like, I don't know if that's just random, or if that's just, like, how Twitch works. I mean, I'm alright with the red name, but it's, like, just kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, 'tis the season to get your brain absolutely fucked by every direction here. I mean, as it is, we're probably not going to be doing anything for the channel for Christmas. Like, either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to be recording the next batch of Zelda episodes. And I'm probably going to try and do... I mean, if anything, I'm probably going to do a mock Christmas special for that. But I don't quite know how I'm going to do anything just yet. Like, I don't have anything set in stone. It's just kind of... Because I wouldn't mind doing an actual, like, Christmas special, but Zelda is kind of a hard game to do. So I might make a custom... I might make a creative world in 7 Days to Die and just build, like, some big old Christmas fortress. And just absolutely go nuts. I mean, build some gigantic Christmas... Like, I don't know, 7 Days to Die is one of those games I like. I just hate that because I'm on console, I don't get access to a lot of the cool shit they have on PC. Which, I still... Since, hopefully, if what the devs for 7 Days to Die, the Fun Pimps, said is true, by the end of next year, there should be a new console version that brings it up to date, if they finish the PC version before then. Which, they're waiting until the PC version is completely done, and then they're just going to take whatever's on PC, send it to console. I mean, the only thing I'll say the console game really needed, stability, because it keeps crashing way too much, and new vehicles, which PC has so many fucking vehicles that the console version needs. But I think what I'm going to do for that series is I had an idea, but when I tried testing it, it's not impossible, it's just very difficult if you get a shitty spawn. Because originally what I wanted to do was try to do a speed run for 7 Days to Die, but I think I'm also going to have to try doing that live. Which, like I said, it's not impossible, it's just very tricky, and it's very RNG related. Like, there's no real getting around it. Because the idea I had for the speedrun is how fast can you build the mini bike in a pure default settings regular game, which it's not hard for the sake of being hard. It's hard because the only way you can build the mini bike is once you've read the book for it, but the book is a ridiculously rare spawn. And it's like, even if, like, say, because you can go to the trader and buy the book if he has it. But if he has the book, it costs a shit ton of money. Because even the game knows how valuable the mini bike book is. And getting the parts for it isn't hard. That's just a matter of getting a working forge, which... The only hard part about the forge is getting... For me, it's always been getting, like, the animal hide or leather to make it, because you need 20 of either to do it. And it's like, that's the only part of it that sucks, is trying to make it. But now that I've kind of really late in the game learned that you can smash couches apart for it, yeah, that's not so bad. So, I mean, you smash couches, you get a decent amount of leather, and then it's just a matter of building the forge, and then getting the clay and the iron to make an anvil, and then belting out as much forged iron as you can get after. I think you have to unlock a couple of perks to do it, but that would probably be a challenge that I would attempt live. It would basically be like a single life run, but I'm gonna have to figure that out, because it's tricky, especially because on default the zombies run faster than you on the default settings, so it's not exactly the easiest, but I'll have to figure that out, just because that's going to be a bit tricky. Of course, I'll probably be able to finish that speedrun before I get frickin' ROOKI here. Stupid rookie. Just give me the yellow bird. Like 90% of people that have been shiny hunting this game have a Rookity. Just give me the stupid bird. I'm not even asking for anything like stupid rare. I just want this bird. That's it. Just give me this bird and I'll move on to another route. I just want this stupid... Give me Butchie. That's all I need. Butchie or Butchette. I don't care. I just want to kill these birds. Slaughtering thousands of birds for no reason at this point, like... No, I don't need this exclamation mark. You're a stupid Blipbug. If you were a shiny Blipbug, I wouldn't say nothing about it. I'd be happy, but... You're on my list. You're just not coming yet. Are Blipbug's eyes actually that big? Or is that actually just, like... a cover? Like a lens or something over his eyes? Because I can't see them actually making a Pokemon with eyes almost as big as his entire head. That is a bit on the overkill side. Oh, come on, Rookity. Need you... Yeah, I'm gonna need you to send a message to all your friends. Start being shiny. Give me the shinies, and I'll let you walk free. Rookity. I'm gonna have to put up one of those. I'm gonna need to get like one of those signs that say "Days since last incident." Make it "Days since shiny Rookity," and then have you just see Mr. Krabs ringing the bell, going, "Give it up for day 15." Actually, if anything, I feel more like SpongeBob making those Krabby Patties when they ran the 24 hours. 6,700. I mean, those are pretty patties. He made his own money. And he wouldn't have to pay Krabs, but like... Yeah, and then he works at the Krusty Krab, makes like 3 cents. Which, I mean, to be fair, we never see SpongeBob really having to like do taxes and shit, so... Makes you kind of wonder how much... Is he getting actually like a paycheck, or is he getting paid under the table? Like, if I'm hunting this in... If I'm still going for Rookity come next year, I'm literally just going to start titling my streams and using that picture of Mr. Krabs. And just literally saying... Or use that picture of SpongeBob, he's all worn out, and I'm literally just going to do a crappy Photoshop of SpongeBob flipping over a Rookity, and it's like, nope, nope, nope. I mean, if anything, I might just... If I get one of these... If I get a nice set of days off where I got a lot of time in between work, or if I get like a later day at work one of these times, I might just be tempted to go like an all-day stream of trying to do this. Like, just start at 10, and then end when I get it. Oh, nice job. Oh, I was gonna say, is that finally showing up with your Pikachu? Nice. Like, my goal before 2020... I mean, right now, I'm kind of half and half with the shinies I've gotten. It's like, the 2 shinies that I got offline, I would have rather gotten on stream, because they were actually new shinies that I needed for the living dex. Whereas the 2 that I got live, granted, I still love that Vulpix, but screw that Rufflet. That Rufflet was absolutely not needed. That's exactly 1 generation too late for me to have been hunting that. Like, and of all the things on that route that I needed, of course I would get... I mean, granted, I pretty much needed everything else off of, I think, Route 8. I think it's Route 8. Like, the area you get... Like, all of the area that I could have gotten, like, Phalanx, Golett, Lunatone or Solrock, like, all those cool mons that I actually need. Wish I got a shiny mushroom on stream. I mean, that's the thing about shiny hunting that sucks, is you never know when you're gonna get it. I mean, I think last stream was the one I went for the Goomy. yeah, I think it was last stream that I was trying to hunt for just a regular Goomy to finish off the decks. And I went for probably a good 45 minutes live. Didn't find that Goomy. Ended the stream to get a bite to eat. Sat down for 5 minutes after that. Got the Goomy. And I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? I went to eat a bagel, and magically I come back, and the Goomy's like, oh, I heard you had a bagel. I'm just gonna sit here. Now I'm here. Or I think it was like a Sliggoo or something I found. It's like, why? Why would you do this? Granted, once you get a Goomy, it's the easiest thing to evolve in the world. You just shove 2 rare candies into it. Or you shove 1 rare candy in, get it to Sliggoo, and since you have to find it in the rain, you just give it another one. It's like, boom. There's Goodra. Which, honestly, of all the pseudo-legends, I think Goodra is probably the one that is a little bit of a letdown. Just from a design standpoint. Stats-wise, it's not bad. It's more defensive than offensive, really, but I don't see it working with the... Like, when I see a pseudo-legend, I'm thinking of... I mean, Dragonite and Goodra kind of, like, fall into the same category. They don't really look like the things that look really tough. It's just because Dragonite's the only dragon in Gen 1. So it's like, okay, that stands out. And Goodra is just Dragonite, but, you know, sat on a couch for a couple extra months and just bleh, lost the flying typing. But, like, I think of pseudo-legends, I'm looking at, like, T-Tar, Metagross, Mence, Mons, like, the Mons that look imposing. That look like they're going to put a hole in you if you blink the wrong way. Like, Garchomp, Hydreigon, T-Tar, Metagross, Mence. Komao is even, like, a decent-looking pseudo. My favorite Pokemon for such a long time, and then Salamence took my heart. Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I saw Gen 3, like, my first Pokemon that I truly, like, enjoyed using and really liked, Flygon was the one that took the spot for me, just because, I forget, I think it was in one of the earlier movies. I think it was in the Jirachi movie? I'm trying to remember which. I know it was in one of the Pokemon movies, or it might have been in the show, that I saw Flygon, and I was like, bruh, that thing looks dope! And it was like 8-year-old me, and I was like, how do I get that? And then I looked it up, and I saw that it comes from Trapinch, and I was like, how does this walking bear trap become this flying dragon beast? And then I saw Vibrava as the mid-stage, and I was like, how the fuck do you go from bear trap to this? But whatever, I'll deal with it. And then I just sprint through that phase and got Flygon. And I saw Salamence, and I was like, it's not bad. When I was a kid, it wasn't like I hated Salamence. It looked too simple of a dragon for me. Like, that looked like some of the things you would have seen out of, like, if Lord of the Rings threw more than 4 colors up on the screen. You know, like, if they had more reds and blues and, like, wild crazy shit in Lord of the Rings, that would have been one of the dragons. But I saw Flygon and I was like, this thing looks so cool, because it's got, like, those freaking goggles on. It looks like it's wearing goggles. And I was like, that's so cool. But then, going into, like, probably early middle school, I got my first real look at a Houndoom, and that thing just took me off. Like, I was just, nope, this is mine. I don't care. Houndoom. Oddly enough, I've never actually used a fucking Houndoom. I love looking at it, and every time I try to play Pokemon games, it's like, bruh, I want a Houndoom so bad. And then when I played Platinum, you get Houndoom so late in the game, right before the water gym, and it's like, ah! And you're playing Heart Gold Soul Silver, and it's like, oh, it's a Johtomon, so I should be able to get it before the end of the game. Post-game only. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Oh, that would have been a cool thing to get. You know, thanks for not telling me what happened. Oh, I'm so glad I get to see his Heatmore den that's right here, you know? Like, God forbid I get the friggin'... Of course, I get none of those. Oh, you know, Haxorus, not bad. Mr. Rhyme, you know, it's not too bad. G-Max Snorlax, G-Max Snorlax, G-Max Appleton. You know, I wouldn't have wanted that to pop up. Milcery, nah, you know, just a Heatmore. And these guys aren't even looking for a max raid battle. Yeah, that would have been interesting. It's like, Houndoom easily became the first Pokemon that I truly was like, I need this Pokemon. No rhyme or reason. Just, I would have... If that thing was in the PC, my entire team could have died. And that Houndoom would have been the first thing on my team. But then you get to... Then, of course, I was watching a little more of the anime, and you saw freaking Gary's got his own Umbreon. And I was like, bro, Umbreon looks sick! Then I got a little further into Pokemon, and I was like, I saw Shiny Umbreon, I was like, bro, that actually looks kind of cool. And it's like the two of them, off to the races. Two of them were easily... I mean, yeah, the two dark types that stood out, of course, a fighting type. Somebody cracks their knuckles the wrong way in front of me, and it's like, oh no, my two favorites are gonna die. Well, Umbreon will probably laugh at you for a while, and then watch it die at some point, but... And it's like, I've seen... I mean, I've watched a lot of the designs for Pokemon kind of, like, come in and out, and it's like, I mean, I'm not crazy about a lot of things. I mean, Goodra, to me, looked like they just kind of ran out of ideas, and they were like, okay, here's a dragon. And you see little Goomy as a dragon, and it's like, dude, this is a living blob of Play-Doh. Like, this is literally purple Play-Doh. And that's a dragon. But we look back at Gen 1. Oh, Honchkrow? I like Honchkrow. Like, I first saw Honchkrow, and I was like, because I was stupid as a kid, and I was like, yo, Honchkrow looks cool, how do I get that? And I saw Murkrow, and I kind of went through the same thing like I did with Trapinch. It's like, the fuck does this stupid little, like, angry bird turn into Mafia Boss? Like, how do you make this jump? It's like looking at Rookidee and going to Corviknight, and it's like, what? How did this go to that? Like, if anything, Corviknight looks like it should have been, like, its own standalone, like, a standalone Mon. Whereas, this thing looks like it would have... I mean, honestly, Corviknight, or Corvisquire and Rookidee look like they fit. Corviknight, if I traded it holding the metal coat, or level it up holding the metal coat, or use the metal coat, okay. Then it makes sense. But as it is, can't really feel that way. I mean, if there's one Pokemon design I had to say that I definitely didn't like, versus how I liked Houndoom, Mega Houndoom, and Umbreon, of the ones that I don't like, it's kind of hard because I'm alright with a lot of the designs. Shit. I don't know if I can think of one that I actually don't like. I mean, there's no Pokemon that I'll look at, and... Okay, thanks for making that easy. Look, there's no Pokemon I actually hate looking at, other than I'm getting to the point with Rookidee about that. But, it's like, from a design standpoint, I don't hate Pokemon, so it's kind of hard for me to say I don't like one. Like, I'm generally neutral with everything. I don't like Stunfisk, Voltorb. I mean, I just get used to Voltorb, because, I mean, you don't see Voltorb too often. Stunfisk... I forget Stunfisk is a Pokemon half the time. Like, the only reason I remember Stunfisk exists is because Ultra Sun and Moon kind of forced me to run into a few hundred of them when I was doing the Ultra Wormholes. And then they decided to give... Then they literally turned Stunfisk into another bear trap. Only now it's actually a bear trap in this game, being the ground steel type, and it's like... What? Why did they give Stunfisk a new form, but not anything else? I mean, the community kind of... I feel like, in a way, the reason that Pokemon get certain forms and things that they do isn't so much an issue of Game Freak kind of running out of ideas, is that the community's doing them first. So that's probably why some of the lesser-known Mons are getting forms, just because people are looking at Stunfisk and it's like, okay, he's a Stunfisk. They don't do much. Or see a Voltorb, and it's like, alright, I mean, Voltorb outspeeds a good amount of the Legends at its base speed, so, I mean, I'll give Voltorb props. Gen 1 was not kind to Voltorb and Electrode, because they, easily, I think those two, would have turned the meta on their head had they actually learned a stab Electric-type attack by level up. Because it took them so long to actually learn, because they don't even get, like, Thundershock, T-Bolt, nothing. I don't even think they... Well, Charge I don't think was a move in Gen 1. But you don't give them any... Like, they had Rollout and stupid shit. It's like they got a lot of physical attacks. Or like the set... I know they're known for explosions and shit, but it's like... They got nothing. They couldn't do anything. You're forced to use your TMs on them. Which, the way that generation's competitive worked, you couldn't do anything. Because I don't think you were allowed to... I don't know if you could trade other Mons in, or if it was like you had to catch them yourself in that save file. But then again, I think you were allowed to run all 3 stars, and the real punishment was just like the 150 total levels on your team. But you couldn't have anything go above like 55 or something. So it made Dragonite like unrunnable just because you couldn't do anything. Like that would take up a 55, but then you had to have a 45 to balance it off. Then they finally got that fixed later in. So I was gonna say, I saw it showed you catching something. I didn't see what though. Try to see if I can spot it. Oh, come on. Why does it take so... Why did I have to pick the Electric Surge Pincurchin? I mean, of all the Mons I'll say that I hate, I have to say I don't like Girafarig. The only reason I do not like Girafarig, 99.9% of the time, I remember Girafarig as a Psychic type. Then I'll immediately forget as I'll click Shadow Ball that it's a normal type. So it's like, and I'll always see it doesn't, it didn't, like it's not effective. It's like, that was a lame coughing. Ah, that sucks. I mean, if you want to do a raid, this team ain't the best, but I'd be down to jump into a raid. I think I have that Stone Joner still. I don't know if either got my Stone Joner or I can use my Zamazenta. Let me see. Nope, not too early. Dang it. Wonder if I think I still got the Stone Joner. Forget where it wound up. Did I put it on the side somewhere maybe? That was smart. Probably didn't. Alright, there's my Zamazenta. There's the competitive team that I still have to... I still gotta actually use, because I can't use my G-Max Snorlax or the G-Max Sandaconda. Actually, I can just search Stone Joner. I'm pretty sure this version... Do I have Stone Joner? Oh, there it is, duh. Alright, and let's search. Let's go up here so I can actually... Oh, there it is. Yeah, my little Stone Joner. The crappy natured Stone Joner, because I haven't done any of the actual candies. Let's put you... Oh, and let's put it there. Oh yeah, because I can't use, like... What's dumb is if you try to go into Battle Spot, you can't use... Is it still... Hang on. Hang on. No, it's because I'm searching, that's why. I think it's the Snorlax I have in my party. Oh, I could have just reset. Oops. Alright, let's reset this thing. Let's reset... Oh, no, it's back. Oh my god, game, can you be a little easier on me? Thank you. I think it's the Snorlax I've got in my party that's on my battle team. Oh no, I took it off the battle team because I couldn't do anything with it. But you can't run Sandaconda, or like this G-Max Sandaconda that I've got here, because stupid. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing online battles, but the fact that they make it so you can't use the G-Max Mons is kind of dumb. Like, I mean, granted, this team isn't... I mean, this team wasn't really built for online. Grinding for candies now, so I have a raid open. Ah, I mean, I'll join in. Why not? Let's see. Come on, let's back out of his menu here for the 15 years it takes to get out of that. Ooh, nice Centiskorch. I mean, it gives me a chance. Yo, what's going on, State Farm? No, well, this is awkward. Ah, fuck. Yikes, that's bad. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna predict my Pincurchin's gonna get slaughtered. I forgot that when you get into the freaking thing, you don't hit A to actually get into it. You hit A to get slaughtered. Alright, Pincurchin, you wanna go for, like, Peck? pretty sure it's the only move this thing can do to actually do... Oh boy, Electric Surge! That's so... meh. Oh my god, my moveset is trash. I just realized this Pincurchin is not built for this. Yep. Oh boy, whatever would I do? Am I... Oh, I can't D-max. You know what? I think, Ricky, yeah, I was gonna say, you should be D-maxing. What's even my best play? Probably Spark. Yeah, let's do that. Pincurchin is ass. Oh my god, what the fuck was I thinking? Why did I not pay attention to that? Why did I just fucking... I just spammed A, because it's like, oh, you know, I'll be fine. And then Pincurchin, it's like, yeah, this is not gonna go good. Don't expect me to do, like, any damage. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to hit the shield when that comes up, and that's about it. Oh my god. I think, I said that probably brought it down to its first the only desperation stage these things generally go for. Oh boy, my speed stat went up. Oh no, it didn't? I'm surprised that didn't. This probably did. No. What the fuck? Oh, there you go, you little Pincushion. Yes, I was useful. Oh, thank you, Clefairy. You literally did nothing. The para. Oh wait, he actually got paralyzed. Sick! It worked! This is so fucking bad. I gotta, you know what? As much as this para is actually coming in clutch. Oh my god. Alright, so that puts it to the desperation now, since that didn't even change the health bar. Oh my god. Yo, this Pincurchin literally looked at me, he's like, yo, heard you talking shit about the man who didn't do anything. Alright, so there's a hit. Clefairy, I need you to hit the frickin' shield. Because this little Pincushion is too... I mean, I'll give him... Oh my god, Clefairy, you useless AI. What is wrong with you? Why do you keep clicking life, dude? Well, there goes our speed. Oh no. No, you couldn't get paralyzed? Good, kill the stupid Clefairy, would you? No, don't coil. I said kill the Clefairy. Oh, yo, thanks, Mc... Oh, wait, actually, I gotta add that to the... God, I just noticed that. McNugs. Thanks for the follow, huh? Alright, this Pincurchin... you know what? If we do another raid after this, I'll make up for my, my mistakes. Yo, perfect timing. You get to come in and watch my Pincurchin literally do nothing. The one mon... Honestly, of all the mons on my team that I could have picked, out of the 6 I'm carrying to go into this raid battle with, I picked the worst one on the team. Yo, please kill this Clefairy. I don't even, like, we're gonna beat this, but it's more like... I just don't want this Clefairy clicking life do for the 15th time for doing nothing. That poor Clefairy, he clicked life do when we were at full health, like, 3 times. This thing is useless. Oh yeah, Pincurchin gets the final kill. Final hit. Oh, thanks for that crit, Pincurchin. Oh, come on! Really? That's cruel. Granted, I think I was the only one actually making contact with that thing, so that makes sense. I'm not even gonna catch it, because I don't need Centiscourge. Let's get the candies. Get the rare bone, that's nice. Ooh, Flare Blitz, Heat Crash, and Blaze Kick. Alright. Fucking Pincurchin. Okay, it was funny getting the frickin' the para on it, and then the para actually working out, but... the fact that... Stupid Pincurchin. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a look at the entire squad, and this was probably the worst mon I could have picked. This actually, I think, was the worst I could have picked out of all 6 I'm carrying right now. And that just makes this... I'm still burned! Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm glad that I at least got healed up. Actually, that's broken! More 5k for Shiny Stunfisk. Dude, I'm right about there with you for a Shiny Rookidee. Like, at this point, I'm just killing the Rookidee, and I'm sure I'm on a Rookidee watch list. Like, alright, let's look at the squad here and see who is the actual worst. Like, your moveset is... Like, Poison Jab is the only thing you've got going for you. You're not bad. You actually have T-Bolt, so that can be useful. You've got coverage out the ass. And I think I've got the dark one on you? Yeah, so that's actually a lot of coverage. Well, actually not, because X-Scissor kind of doubles up on it, but... This thing has all the coverage it'll ever need, so this would have been the best option to go with. And then I've got my G-Max Snorlax, which would have been a good raid too. But nope. I picked the little Pincurchin. Which, since he's burned, I think I've got a Rostberry in here. Let me check. Do I have a Rostberry somewhere? Yes, I do. I have one. Never mind. I'm not going to use that one. I've got... You know what? You get some nice herbal meds here. There you go. Heal up. Yeah, I'll see if I got any good raids. You know what? I'm getting tired of killing the ROOKI. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit here and just let's check. Let's see if I got anything good in the wild area, as my game's about to drop to 3 frames a year. Because I'm sure I'm gonna spawn in and have like 15 people on my ass. Okay. Oh, that's right. Got casual controls on. I was playing with 1 yesterday. Casual controls off. There we go. Alright, let's get into here. Let's see. Do I have any raids? There are seriously no raids in this first area? Are you serious? How the fuck does this happen? I've never had this happen where I just get no raids spawning in at all. Alright, let me just... Alright, oh, okay, thanks Mudsdale. You're really useful. How long have I been going? I've been going for a little, like, about an hour, well, like a little over an hour, yeah. Just been kind of, you know, slaughtering the birds like I've been doing the last few weeks. So it's been about as fun can get. Watching my Pincurchin do next to nothing in a raid battle was also fun. This little freaking pincushion here decided to jump in the raid battle for me. Alright, there are seriously no freaking raids at all around here. How the hell? Alright, fine. I'm gonna check the next area then to see. Because I'm surprised that there's actually... I'm still curious, what the hell is the point of this tower off in the... Like, the fuck? Oh, it's a Stuffle with aura. Nope. Not taking you. Don't need that aura. It's like, I know that tower is a den for some sort of Mon. I'm assuming it's gonna be for, like, the G-Max Gengar. But I've never seen that thing lit up. Every time I've walked over to it, it's like, oh, there's nothing in the den. It's like, oh, you know, cool. I didn't want to actually, like, find something in it. Do I have no raids right now? Are you serious? Am I just... Okay, good. There's 1 raid in the entire wild area right now. There's only 1. Just out of spite. Just out of... Okay, good. I was about to say, if it's going to be a ROOKI in the wild area that shines for me, we gonna have a problem. Like, this is not an okay thing. Time for you to die. Oh, Drill Peck. Oh, you want to actually have a move. Oh, you talking mamas. Oh, I just realized you're level 60. Run away. I made a mistake. No, run, you fool. You're a pincushion. Leave. I shouldn't have done this. Why did I think this was a good idea? I forgot. I'm in the wild area. I'm not on Route 1 anymore. That could have been lethal. And all these dumb little coughing. Whatever. I've got 1 raid in this wild area. Let's see if it's going to be worth it. Alright, I was going to say, here's Gallade Land, because there's always a Gallade here. I saw that tent, and I was like, what in the hell kind of Pokemon is that? And it's like, oh wait, no, that's not a Pokemon. Alright, oh look, the area where your frames drop to absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see. I've got 1 raid that I can see. I don't know if I've got any others, but... Let's see, what do I got inside this den right now? 5-star Snorlax. Alright, we're gonna switch Mons. And I think... You know... You know what? I'm gonna go Dragapult. I'm gonna give it a shot. And we're gonna invite others. And we will... You know, let's give it a shot. Alright, I'm ready to roll. So, if anybody wants in, you are welcome to join in. I was gonna say, I don't know if you've added me on the friends list yet, there, State Farm. Because I think the description should have my friend code in it. I think. I'm trying to see. No, I do not have that in there anymore because it got rid of that. Awesome. Alright, leave it, copy. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'll just drop it in the chat here so I know it actually goes through. So, there we go. Alright, let me see if, let me see, I'll do this one, and if I see another raid, then I will go in. I'll redeem myself for getting my ass kicked with a Pincurchin. Yeah, no problem, dude. Like I said, I think it's in the description, but I don't know if YouTube's actually going to keep it in the description. Now, wouldn't that have been something if this was a shiny Snorlax? I still wouldn't catch it. Or I wouldn't be able to catch it, knowing my luck, but... Oh, hey, look, we got useful AI for once. How'd that happen? I never like seeing that. Like, the Clefairy and the Hawlucha are the two AI in this game I do not like seeing, just because the Hawlucha always clicks Feather Dance, no matter what he does, and that Clefairy generally does nothing else. So, you know what? I'm gonna see. Which one? I know you set up the rain. Ooh, that's actually gonna be helpful. Alright, yeah, let's go for it. You know what? Time to redeem myself a little bit here. Let's get this kill. I know Dragon Darts is better for Dragon Bolt to run for the max raid battles, just because you do so much. But generally, all these max raid battles are filled with Zamazentas and Zacians. I believe you have to go through the Switch menu itself. Like, I think you have to go into like the friends list. I'll show you after this raid battle, because it's not too hard. It can be a little tedious, but oh my god. Oh, you get a 5 health shield. Of course you do. Alright, well. Alright, that did no damage. But I think that drops... Yeah, okay. Oh no! Good job, Wishy-Washy. You're actually doing some damage. Nice job. Look at the AI actually attacking and being useful. It's weird the crits don't do any more damage to the shield. I really wish I could go for this Max Phantasm, just to drop some... I mean, if I drop that defense stat, then we're doing some good damage, but... Unfortunately, we do not get that lucky. Is there a card code in League Cards? You have to do it from, like, the actual Switch itself. That's not the in-game code. Because I think in-game... I think you get the cards when you trade with people or battle with them. I don't think you can get it just by add... You might be able to add the code and get it, but... I haven't tried that yet. You say that's like the Switch friend code. Cause I don't think we've added each other yet. But I'll say after I do this raid, I'll go into the menu and show you how to do it. Oh boy, our second stage of hell, our second shielding. That ought to be interesting. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure the Snorlax... No, not... Oops. I need the info on Snorlax. I'm pretty sure your attack stat... You're only down -1? Yikes. Oh, I'm gonna guess that's it. Got it. Okay. I'll accept it after this raid, because I don't want it to, like, disconnect and then boot me out of the raid. Just because it wouldn't surprise me if the game is that dumb. Oh boy, bring all of our stats back to normal. Wait, how did that hit Vikavolt? Did Vikavolt get changed and it doesn't have Levitate anymore? Oh, I was gonna say, I saw the request. I know it's on a bit of a delay with the stream, but... I'll accept it once I get out. I just don't want to get kicked from the raid and then have the raid get screwed up. And, you know, have some stupid AI come in and try to finish the raid for us. Well, there goes my fight. Oh, wait, Wishy-Washy's still alive? I thought Wishy-Washy was dead. Alright, should be done... There we go. Alright. Probably not going to catch it again, just because, like... I don't need Snorlax for the dex. I mean, it is a 5-star Lax, but... Nah. Not worth it to me. Now, if it was a shiny, I would have easily thrown a ball at it. So, alright, let me... Add friend. With Twilight Princess looking Twilight Princess link. That's good. And there we roll. Alright, I'm gonna check, because I don't know if I could see Lake of Outrage. I think that's another den? Well, that might be, that's a camp, I think? It's hard to friggin' tell. Especially when the game runs it, like, no. I was gonna say, did somebody put a camp Really? You a troll. Whoever put this camp here, your mom's a hoe. Like, who puts a camp right next to one of those dens? That's just cruel. I seriously only had one raid in the entirety of... Okay, there's two. Good. I was gonna say, somehow in the entirety of the wild areas, only had one raid. Alright, Ricky, see you in a bit. It's like, how... I was about to say, you... Oh, Jesus. Don't do... I was about to say, you give me the shiny Corviknight, and I'll just be like, how do I link up with you? I think you might be able to just join in a raid. Like, if I set it to invite others, you should be able to jump in. I don't think there's a way to get into, like, a specific server, so it just kind of throws you wherever. Like, there's no real rhyme or reason to how you get... It's not like how GTA, you can get your own servers and shit. This game is just kind of like, alright, you get thrown into a lobby with, like, 20 other people playing at the same time. And you just have to kind of hope that you're not all standing in the same area so your game doesn't drop to no frames a year. Alright, hey Rhydon, don't bug me. Thank you. Yo, what the hell are those mons walking around? Oh, it was a Krogunk. Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? Little blue things just standing there like that. Let's see. Ooh, I think it's Hippowdon? Alright. Let's see. Probably do... I'll do Dragapult again. Should I do Dragapult? Yeah, Dragapult's really the only option I got, so... Dragapult, and... I'll say, if you have your game... Like, if you're connected to the internet in the game, when I get this to go live, you should be able to see the notification and join in. Or you'll probably see it before the stream shows up, just because... Bleh. But I'll fire up this raid. And if you want in, you can join in. Alright, you got some dude with a Rillaboom. Packing a Dreadnought. Nice. Alright, clean. Yeah, because I think... Yeah, as long as you're connected online, it should show... Like, if you go into the tags, it should show... Alright. There's Kieran with his Appleton. Alright. Looks like I don't know if this raid... Yeah, sometimes it's... Online for this game is a bit wonky. So... Like I said, the next one I'll do, I'll set it up as a code. And see, because you might have to refresh the stamps. I don't like how they did the online for this game, just because it's like... There's no easy way to do it. Like, if I invite others, it should give the friends on your list the priority to get in over random people. Because otherwise, it just makes it hard to deal with. Or it's not like hard to deal with, it just makes it hard to actually do anything. I'm gonna say, you've still got... I'm gonna say, if you end up seeing it within, like, the next minute... Or I'm gonna say, it might depend on how far you are in the game, too. Because if you're not, like, if you're still before the wild area, no, you get the wild area early. I don't know how that, it's kind of weird. I don't know, this game's, Nintendo doesn't quite understand how to do online games yet. I'm gonna say, I'll just go through this raid, and then I'll do the, I'll set a code for the next one. That way we can actually get in on a raid. I'd like to get some of the cooler mons for a raid, because Hippowdon ain't really that cool. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. And Hammerlock. Yeah, you should. I was gonna say you should be able to easily get to doing a raid. Oh goody! Thank you, Hippowdon, for being the literal scum of the earth. You're not even Sandstream? That's weird. Alright, let's do max guys. Let's set up the rain. Just because that should help out with everything else. I was gonna say, you're decent enough into the game, then it's not an issue of not being in the wild area, or not having access to the wild area. I don't know. Nintendo needs to figure out how to do online games before they go to do something like this. Alright, do that hit. Liquidation for some extra damage. Alright, we just need this one AI player. Just hit him hard. Just don't hit the Snorlax. You literally hit the Snorlax. You son of a bitch. Oh, with that special defense boost. Alright, cool, nice. Broke the shield. Sweet. Did not know this Hippo was going to start with a 5 health shield. He's probably going to get another one soon. Alright, you know, just take another turn, why don't you? Not like you get a G-Max, not like you get the Dynamax move, and your friggin' everything else. Oh, I should've gone for Phantasm to drop the defense. Okay, that did a lot. It's not even... I was gonna say, I went for Max Geyser before, and it's not even... Now it's raining? What the fuck? Oh, and you get your other shield. That is not helpful. Yeah, I mean, at least I got rid of any lowered stats that we'd had. If we had any. Alright, Snorlax, it's been real, it's been fun, but you did. Dumb old Snorlax. EQ, alright, that's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna do this just to drop the defense one more time. I mean, this is my last turn at D-Max anyway, so might as well drop your stats. We already have the rain up, so it's not like I'm gonna be getting any extra boosts from anything else. So, yeah, let me just throw everything at you. Like that tube sock, the kitchen sink, you know. I can search friends, only stamp, but I don't have... No, you don't have to add me in-game. That actually goes off of your... like, the Switch's friend list for that. Because in-game, they don't have anything to register friends with. So you should be able to... I don't know how it works with... let's see, I'll try setting a link code for the next one. And see if that does anything. So let's see. Let's just toss a wishing piece in here. Alright, another little common one, whatever. 4-star Flygon. Alright, so let's... First, let's switch Mons, just because... Alright, it's a Flygon, so probably... Have any, like, good ice types or fairies that I can... Actually, you suck, never mind. I was gonna say, I'll use my shiny, but that's not gonna work. Got a good ice or fairy I can drop. Beartick, how you looking? You suck. Okay, never mind. But this Beartick probably sucks too? Yep. Let's find a good mon to rock. That's not my Dreadnought. Frostmoth, how you looking? You suck too. God, I have no good mon. Actually, that ICQ sucks. God, I actually Eternatus. Yeah, pretty much. Bring Eternatus. Oh yeah, this game, like, as much as this game brings a lot of stuff forward, I'm gonna put the code as 1358. So, I'll set the code, invite others, So anybody that has the code, I mean, it's on screen up in that top right corner. So if you have the code, if you can read that code, you can jump in. It should show up. I would imagine it should show up on the friends list. So I mean, already up, and it should show. Honestly, you might have to go through like the max, or if you set the filter to max raid battles in the stamps, it might show up there. The code is 1358. It's also, I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the top right corner of the screen just above the timer. So I'll throw it in both chats just so it's there for everybody to see. It's not popping up. What the fuck? Can you restart it? Unfortunately at this point, actually, fuck. Because right now I have to start it and run away, I think. It's the only way I can actually restart it. I mean, if this is a shiny Flygon, unfortunately, I'll have to just deal with it. But, let's see, I'll just dip. Okay, it's not a shiny, thank God. But I'll dip, and I'll use the same code again. I'll see, because I don't know why it just doesn't like to show up. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm glad I can Dynamax my Mon that can't Dynamax. I'm stuck in this raid. Are you serious? Great, now I have to burn through this den. Alright, that's good. Thanks for taking a lot of damage. Oh god, I have that Clefairy on my side again. And the Hawlucha. Okay, you actually went for a move. I'll take that. That's not bad. I'm gonna say, I don't know why I can't... That's so dumb that you can't restart it as soon as you put out the invite for trainers. It's so dumb. Let's see. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna breeze through this easy because it's only a 4-star raid. And Eternatus is broken. Oh boy. I'm glad you actually clicked Feather Dance at the right time for once. Alright, thanks for the life dew. Can you get rid of the accuracy drop I got too? Alright, just kill. Oh, of course I miss. You jerk. We're on the wild area. I doubt you're going to be able to find me in the wild area. Like, the odds of finding somebody in the wild area that you're actually looking for is very difficult. Alright. Well, Flygon's gone, which wouldn't have been a bad raid, but as it was only a 4-star. I'm going to make sure... Load the new stamps. Oh boy, this dude's got a Macho. Cool, whatever. Alright, I'll throw a Wishing Piece in. Save the adventure. Alright. Go from a 4-star Flygon to a 5-star Vibrava. Alright, switch Mons. I'm gonna say, is it showing that I'm looking for a battle now, or is it just gonna say it again, like... It's not... Oh, there's my Eternatus, okay. I should put Eternatus in an actual box. Actually, it might just be because I... That makes no sense, because I've seen ones that have link codes set up before. So, I'll use the same code again and see if it shows up. If it doesn't show up this time, then... Okay, 1358. Invite others. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna click ready to battle and see if that makes it so you guys can see it. So let me know if you can see this raid. So it's the same code as before, 1358. Which oh, that's why. Okay. That's why you guys can't see the code. There we go. Figured that out. Because the freaking sub goal that I've had blocking the thing. That's why you couldn't see it. Okay. Got it. Let me put this... Actually, I'll drop it down just down below so I can make it so I'm not changing everything. Alright, there's Rookie. Alright, so it's... So you guys can at least see it now, so that's good. Alright, so State Farm, if you want in... I mean, the code's up just above the sub goal there, It's 1358, so I'm not gonna ready up yet because I don't know if that is what makes it so you guys can't get in. It's again, it's stupid, but welcome to Nintendo and not knowing how to do anything right, other than make a single-player game. Probably have to readjust how I do the stream layout, but I'll figure that out later. I still love how it's like 4-star Flygon. Alright, that exists. And then immediately after, a better Vibrava shows up. How do I enter a code? I believe you have to hit plus, I believe? Or it should, like, when you go into the raid, when you get into there, it should ask you to put the code in, and then you just have to scroll around the menu to put in the code. Like, I think you have to go in, like, it makes you go pretty far into the menu process to get into the raid. And then it'll tell you, like, oh, you gotta put in a code to get in. Like, it'll warn you ahead of time, like, oh, this raid has a code set for it. Are you sure you want to go in? And then, after you get to that point, it'll tell you, like, oh, well, now that you got that done, now that you're in this far, in the Ycon, it should be in, I think it's through that. Like, you have to go in to the actual stamp itself and click in through that. Which, you might be able to make it in. You got about 20 seconds. So, if not, I'll just start up. If not, I'll do it again on a third raid, and we'll go from there. But unfortunately, after this timer runs out, it's just going to throw me right in, so... Which, unfortunately, does not look like it's going to work. Yeah, this game makes it way too clunky to do shit. Like, in my opinion, the best online functionality Pokemon had ever had was in Gen 6. I almost thought that was a shiny Flygon, or a shiny Vibrava, because the orange on its wings. I was about to be like, bruh, did we just... Alright, well, we got at least one decent AI partner. The Qwilfish isn't at least bad, but Eevee's the one I'm more worried about than anything else. Alright, Eternatus, do your thing. You do an ass ton of damage. I think that brings it right down to the shield, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, okay. Are you serious? You're a 5-star Mon with a 3-star shield? What the hell? Well, I was gonna say, that's gonna do, like, no damage. Oh boy, that special defense raise when we've got... Actually, yeah, that might actually be a bit of a problem. Wow, Eevee clicked an attack! As in an actual move, and not frickin' helping hand. Oh boy, laser focus. I think, doesn't that just boost the crit chance? Concentrate intensely. Alright. I think that does that? I forget how that move actually works. Well, let's see. This Lapper's about to put a hole in you. Vibrava, you done fucked up now. I'm gonna say, is it a D-Max or is it G-Max? Oh, it's G-Max. Nice. I have yet to actually find this thing in the wild area. Like, I have not... I've hit a lot of G-Max raids. Most of them I haven't caught. But it's like, I've got G-Max, Corviknight, Centiskorch, and Snorlax. I don't think anything else I have, though. Alright, this is about to do an ass ton of damage. Probably gonna bring it down right to the second shielding, if I had to guess. Yep, second shield. Is it just because you're not a fully evolved Mon that you only get a 3-hit shield? Really? It's weird. G-Max Resonance. Oh boy. Alright, Qwilfish, don't let us down. Qwilfish, you let us down. Jesus, how many? Oh yeah, that's why, because laser focus. I was about to say, he got a lucky... Oh, you have focus sash. Oh, thank God. Thank you for actually clicking a move. And get the crit right back. Like, fuck you, crit me, drop me to my sash. You're dead. Well, unfortunately now that's 2 dead. I mean, the entire fight hinged on us anyway, so... But... we got this. Why can't you just knock the both of them out and then do that? And just jump into the second one. I mean, I'm pretty sure this Dynamax Cannon is just going to eviscerate this thing anyway, so... yeah, nothing to worry about. Bye-bye, Vibrava. I'd catch you, but nah. Saving all my Pokeballs. I mean, got some nice candies. Power Jump, Earth Power, Spikes, and Stone Edge. It's not bad. Yeah, because I think what you'll have to do to get into the raid is you have to go through the YCOM and go into your stamps. I mean, I have mine automatically, well, I've always set it for the max raid battles. But all you gotta do is just search stamps, max raid battles, and then it should just show up in here, like in that little side list of of the trainers going for max raid battles. And if there's a code to it, it'll ask you, like, it'll say, like, oh, there's a code on this one, blah blah blah. Then you'll go, if you go the next step further and actually go into it, like, no, I'm not doing another Vibrava. I don't care. I'm not slaughtering all these smaller. Oh, now more raids. Ooh, hold up. We got a rare one. Hold up, boys. There is a rare raid. I see that glowing way the fuck in the distance. Going for that one. I know it's not going to be anything great. Not going to be anything G-maxable probably, but you know what? Is a raid. We take those. Yeah, I've got a fully upgraded bike. Why can I not just endlessly sprint? We getting this max one. We getting this. Get this rare one. Probably not gonna be any good, but let's go for it. Mine says no stamps are found. Search filter. I mean, you might just have to disconnect from the Wi-Fi and come back in. But you just have to set it to local communication, and then after it disconnects, then try to reconnect again. Because I know that's what I was having to do a lot of the times to get, like, the actual new stamps to update and roll through. Because for some reason it doesn't actually like to do that. Pincurchin, buddy, you're good, but... you're good for hunting ROOKI, but you're not good at doing literally 90% of the things I need you to do. Alright, what am I picking? Oh, goody. Thank you, frame rate. I love being able to not tell what's going on. Alright, let's see what we got in this rare den. It's probably not going to be anything good. I say, once I get the raid actually started, or once I get the raid opened up, then it'll open it up to, it'll show you in the stamps then. We got a 3-star Clang. Of course it would be. Of course it's fucking Clang. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, so let's set the link code again, 1358. Set that code. And then once I click invite others, that should be when it opens it up. Okay. So now it should be showing up for you, for both of you guys, showing that we got the raid. So, I mean, if you're watching the stream, it's just above, in that corner above the sub goal that I have to keep manually changing, so it's not actually working as a normal sub goal, but like, if you want in, that's how you do. I have to go take my dog to the vet. Alright. It's been cool, Ricky. See you in the next one, man. I mean, if you want, tonight we'll be going live again for Outer World stuff, so. I'm gonna say, it should show the stamp. It should be there. Oh, there you go. Finally, we get to do a raid together. You know, only took like 5 of them, and of course... I mean, these rare raids generally suck. I don't know why. Like, I've never seen a good mon in there. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just packing them on. You get at, like, the end of the game. You know, you got a nice little kick-ass Hitmonlee, and I'm sitting over here with just, you know, one of the gods. Nothing to worry about. One of the 3 most broken mons in this game. Just because the legends are absolutely stupid. I was gonna say, this is the first time I think I've seen a Clang in here, though. So it's kind of weird seeing a mon that has, like, not a lot of details show up in this, and they tried to make him, like, bigger, with more detail. Alright, let's see how we do. Man, I got a feeling we're gonna win this anyway, just because, you know, cough cough, fucking destroyer of worlds over here. I mean, Dynamax Cannon, what's your... Oh, that's 100, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm like, what's your base power? It's resisted, but yeah, that's that's stab, special, EQ, and it does double damage to Dynamax mons, so yeah, that's a beast. Sorry, what was your shield at? Oh boy, you got a 2-hit shield. So threatening. I'm so scared. She's a tough guy. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. There goes your shield, Clang. So good. Such a shame. You know, you were a tough fight. Oh boy, Max Lightning. Oh, you actually hit the mon that you... You can't even kill the AI. What the fuck? That's so bad. Why do raids like this exist? They're so trash. Oh, there's Discharge. Okay, I'm assuming that was a crit on the Quillfish? No, it wasn't. I just... Well, alright, the 1-turn wipe. You just wipe my ass with this Clang here. Like, this thing was stupid. Alright, got a few candies. A Starpy. Ooh, a Comet Shard. Nice. Alright, that raid sucked. Let's see, is there any other raid? I think I saw one more raid. I saw one this way. Yep, nope, Steelix, I don't want to fight you. Honestly, these raids are a nice way to finish off the decks, to get, like, a few mons that are a bit of a pain to get. But... Alright, there's a raid hidden in that back corner over there. There's also a couple of raids over this way, so let's grab these Watts, as I'm sitting on a good amount of... Oh, I got a lot of raids. Never mind. Now, of course, now all the raids are showing up. Come in here the first time and nothing. So I'll probably do a few more raids. Probably do 1 or 2 more raids, depending on what we get. 4-star Xatu. It's not bad. I'll keep it in mind. I want to get like some 5-star raids. Like if I can get a mon, I'm trying to see if I can get any G-Max mons that will show up in these raids, because those are the ones to get. You know, I think I've got my G-Max Dreadnought on the PC, but actually I might bring the Snorlax to the next one, because I haven't actually used it yet. I think, where's that other raid? It's right over there. Okay, it's literally the opposite side of the water. Okay. So let's do 5-star Pyukumuku. It's not bad, but I mean it's better than the Xatu, really. Just because I don't actually know how to get Pyukumuku. I know Pyukumuku is a bit of a harder mon to get in this game, so let's see what's this last raid at. Okay, yeah, we're going Pyukumuku. We're gonna go Pyukumuku. Just because it's like, I literally had a 3, a 4, and a 5-star raid. We take the 5-star raid. As much as Xatu isn't bad, you can find Xatu a lot easier in the game, so... Alright, set the code, same thing. Nope. Give me the 5, and then the 8. There we go. Switch up my mons. Even though I can do it later, I just prefer to do it now. Pyukumuku... Yeah, let's bring the Dragapult. And invite others. And I'll probably end it around noon. Just because I've still got, like, 10 minutes. Just because I gotta work at 2. I still get a shower and probably should eat something, you know. Do all the shit that would make the 1950s moms and grandmothers have an absolute headache of, you didn't eat today? Really? It's like, Jesus, people. You see how skinny I am? I can eat once a day and I'm fine. I only eat twice if I see food sitting on the stove and it's like, that's some pizza. I can eat that. It's like, I'm trying to find mons that actually stand out in these raid battles, and it's like, I don't even think that was an Unpheasant. I think that was a Tranquil, which is that stupid middle stage. So it's like, it's not bad, but you can find those all over the place. I think, I would assume this is Pyukumuku. Which, I don't actually know how hard Pyukumuku is to get in this game. I'm pretty sure I got mine early game through raids. Yeah, just, you know, I'll just knock out this Pyukumuku real quick. It might just be hit or miss on these raids then. I have no, like, Nintendo does not have an accurate online system. Because there should be a button to invite friends, but it's just, for some reason they don't like to work. Or of course, it'll probably show that I'm doing the max raid battle after I'm already locked into it. What the fuck, Pyukumuku? Dude's got a 6-hit shield. What the hell? Yo, hold this max lightning for me. Let's see, I'll check on the next. I'll do the. I hope it's not that dumb where it's every other raid. Because if that's the case, I would have done the stupid Tranquil and then come and done this. It might just be a stupid issue if you have to constantly reconnect and disconnect over and over again. Which, again, it's stupid, but I wouldn't be surprised because Nintendo doesn't have the most experience with online games. Yo, we need like 7 Dynamax Mons. I got badly poisoned. I wasn't even reading what the hell happened. You go to Toxic me again, you little shit. Stupid fucking Pyukumuku. Why you gotta poison me? Like, of all the people, why couldn't you just... Why not go for the Clefairy? I haven't even paid attention. Is this the second? Or... I'm hoping it's the second shield, because this is... This thing gets way too many shields. Clefairy, I swear on everything. Just go for an offensive move. Stop being stupid and just go for a normal attack. Like Moonblast, anything. I don't need Life Dew every 4 seconds. Probably could have gone for the electric one at least once just to set up the terrain, but... I mean, all Pyukumuku has going for it are defenses. That's it. Or it's like, it's defenses and the fact that it's a pure water type. Yay, you got the point. I want to kill this Clefairy. Like, honestly. You know what? Oh, good. You know, this is really good. Screw you, Clefairy. I mean, it's gonna die to the combined effort. I was gonna say, those two are gonna kill it. It's just more over being absolutely useless. I mean, that's a first. I've never seen them. I've only seen like 2 Mons go to 6 health shield. And I mean, now it's Pyukumuku and Wobbuffet. They've done that, and it's like, yeah. It's way too much health on those shields. Alright, I'll try this next raid, and then see how much time we got left after that. Because I know that... Did I check that one? That wasn't my Xatu raid. The Xatu raid was over there. So what the fuck are you? Or was that... Did I run past... Oh no, that was another 3-star Mon, I think. Oh, what's up on the hill? I didn't check that one. Let's take a peek. See what we can do. Because I know I got this raid. It's right around the corner here. Of course, the camera doesn't want to cooperate with me, but... Just gonna book it, grab these watts. No, I don't need you to tell me about a match rate battle. I just want to do that. Come on. This is the level 3 bike. Should be easily charged up all the time. Alright, let's see. What is in this den? Ooh! It's a G-Max Centiscorch. Alright, clean. Alright. It's a 3-star, so it's not the best, but it's that. So, alright. Raid is open. The same 1358 code. Pincurchin, you are not going into this raid. Actually, this is a raid I can bring Stone Joner to. I think. Stone Joner has a decent moveset. I mean, Wide Guard, Stone Edge, Heavy Slam, it can work. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna say, hopefully you can get in on this one. Hope you can get in, man, because this is actually, like, getting a G-Max Mon is actually kind of cool. I mean, it's one of the more common G-Maxes now, so... I might just do this raid. Like, we'll do this. This will probably be the last thing I do for today, and then, well, for this stream, and then probably be back later tonight doing the Outer Worlds shenanigans. Alright, nice. Made it in, got that Dreadnought. I mean, Stone Joner is an interesting Mon. It's nice for these types of battles, like for these raid battles, but in-game it has next to no... It's not the worst thing, but its ability is basically a permanent helping hand, which it just it's always giving an attack buff to every ally on the field. Yeah, I like how you went through and like actually changed up your outfit and went and customized your trainer. I'm still in the default clothes in this save. Alright, Stone Joner. Let's make this work. Let's do... Steel Spike does boost the defense, which doesn't totally help. Yeah, this dude has no... I mean, Stone Edge is nice, but... Let's bug it up. This fucking gigantic rock. Alright, wow, nice to do all the damage. Like I said, this is probably going to drop it to its shield now. Yep. Desperate, and probably, it's a 3 shield. That's not too bad. Alright, Pika-Pee. Bye, Pikachu. Oh, you're alive? Oh, yeah, it's only a 3-star. If it was a 5-star, that Pikachu is dead. Hey, can you not do that? I mean, I'm a physical attacker, but Could you not do that, you cunt? This will be one of my own Sandstorm takes out the Pikachu. Those leftovers? Nice! I gotta remember what Mon I gave the leftover. Oh, I think I gave it to one of the Mons for the competitive setup. Well, this Centiskorch is gonna die. There goes the shield. And here comes a stone. It's time to crush that bug. I mean, just because of the G-Max, I'll go for it. Got a whole shit ton of Ultra Balls. Might as well. I mean, it's a 3-star, so I should be able to easily catch it. Wow. Thanks, game, for making me put my foot in my mouth. Should be able to easily catch it. Breaks out before it even shakes. Alright. That sucks. I got a decent amount of candies out of it, so it's not too bad. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this one up here. And thanks State Farm for showing up, and you know, usual YouTube the end stream spiel of anybody who catches this later. Do the YouTube shit, blah blah blah. But later tonight, that's what happened to me. Yeah, these raids suck. I mean, the G-Max raids are such a pain in the ass sometimes. Like, I mean, I threw an Ultra Ball, still didn't catch it. And that's, like, statistically the best odds you can get to catching it. Nope. But tonight should be, like, around 8 o'clock or so. We're doing some more Outer World stuff. And I'll talk to Dawson about what we're doing next week. Because either it'll be he and I doing some more Outer Worlds, or it'll be Aaron, he, and I doing some Overcooked. But we'll figure that out in between now and then. But I'm gonna get out of here. See you.